Weekly Outdoor Plus is a new and exciting outdoor show presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point. Starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. So now sit back and relax and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
This is a immature female red-tailed hawk.
Okay.
6 months old, 8 months old, somewhere in there.
That's how big it is already, huh?
Oh yeah, they actually full size when they come out of the nest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they grow really fast.
So how did you get that bird?
We went on trapped her.
Oh, did
I
you really?
Found her, with a trap called the BC, and I just found her over by Oshkosh.
Okay.
Where I work, and just did a drive-by. She was sitting on top of a telephone pole, and drive-by, dropped the trap. She drops down on the trap and
Really?
Birds. Yep.
So what are we going to do today, actually?
We're actually going to put her up in the tree. So we're getting her ready right now. We're clipping in her, changing the battery on her telemetry so I can track her down if I lose her. But we're just going to let her go, and she'll fly up into a tree. We go for a walk, and she'll generally follow us.
Has she ever hunted before?
Oh, yeah.
Has she ever caught anything?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, really?
Yep. And when we flush game, she'll chase it.
Nice.
So
now, what about
how it works?
How can you have that hit hood on her like that for now?
So it keeps her calm.
Okay.
They're very sight oriented, and they see stuff that gets them excited, whether it's scared or whether they want to hunt it or whatever.
How long will that bird live?
Most of them don't make it a year in the wild. In captivity, they can go 20, 25 years.
1 year, that's it?
Yeah. So
why is that?
Only about 5% make it to breeding age, which is 3. They've got a real hard life. They're playing full contact football, grabbing stuff without pads. If they get hurt, they're done. If they get cold and wet, they get hypothermia, die of exposure, get hit by cars, get electrocuted on power lines, get hit windows. Nobody takes care of them if they get hurt, so they're done.
So in captivity, you've seen how long would they live then?
Up to 25 or so.
Oh, up to 25.
Yeah, I mean, 15 is pretty common in captivity, I think.
But usually just 1 year, huh?
Well, 2/3 of them die before they're a year old. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, very high mortality rate. So when we trap birds, we only trap immature birds. We don't trap adults.
Okay.
And that way, it's what the federal reports show as a no impact sport, because we're taking birds that very easily might not make it anyway.
Okay. So how long can you keep her?
As long as I want.
Oh, you can? Okay. All right.
I usually keep birds for a year or 3.
Yep.
Let them go and catch another one, try again.
Oh, do you really?
So I like to let them go when they hit breeding age.
Nice. Okay. Alrighty.
She doesn't know who to follow. So we got to kind of work together. If we can work together in a line and push game in front of us, that works pretty good. The biggest thing is just don't confuse her, so by going everywhere at the same time, she doesn't know who to watch. If you do see something or flush something, we just yell, hey, 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 to get her attention. And she'll usually spot it. And usually she'll spot it before you do. But if she doesn't yell, and if she goes down and catches something, one of us will run in and grab it and help her hold it, but just don't scare her. You can go up by her if she's got something. That's fine. If you run up on her, that might make her let go. So, but she's not really going to care. She's just going to follow the group. She's hunting. She's not real concerned about us. But it is just the sport of falconry.
That's a big bird already.
She's actually small.
Yeah, she is.
She's a 38-ounce female, flying at 38, 39 ounces. Most of my other females have been flying 44, 46. So she's on the small side, but she still catches stuff, so. She wants to catch something.
Next season?
I guess she's watching us right now. So hopefully we're going to kick something up. She's pretty smart that way. She got a GPS monitor on her. She watches the whole time, making sure she can see us.
Badgerline Hunting Blinds has designed a must-have portable hunting blind for any sportsman. These incredibly lightweight universal blinds were created by hunters and ice fishermen to withstand all forces of nature. Easy to transport and even easier to set up. Contact Josh online and visit portable-huntingblinds.com for more information. Spring is here and summer is right around the corner at Frank's Hardware. Get everything you need right on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point for this spring and summer's projects at Frank's Hardware. Big or small, Dave's Body Shop does it all. If you want professional quality body and repair work, Dave is definitely your guy. All insurance work is welcome.
Hi, I'm Dave from Dave's Body Shop in Stevens Point. The guys down in Allen's got this ambulance and they wanted it fixed. They went to a couple body shops and every body shop wanted an arm and a leg. The guy says, hey, I just want a price I can live with. So I gave him a price they could live with.
So next time you need a job done right, head down to 825 Park Street in Stevens Point to
Dave's Body Shop, a place that you're always welcome.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Did you guys know that you can test the straightness of your arrow without any extra tools? If you guys missed any of my other lessons and tips, feel free to check them out on the Hintz Media YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
Hi again, it's Troy with New Life Taxidermy. Well, it's that time of year again, February, the Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships. And it'll be this next weekend, Saturday, February 25th, open from 11 till 3 o'clock. Come on down and see all the great mounts and some of the great taxidermists from the Midwest. And of course I will be there with a little special competition piece myself. Right now in my shop it's February, but I'm doing turkeys and birds because that's the time of the year when I do all my birds. But so I'm just grooming through my turkeys here that I have. I've got a nice bearded lady here this year. That was something different. I always see them running around when I'm hunting turkeys, but I never get a shot at one. But I do get a couple of them a year that I get to mount anyways, so it's kind of a neat thing. Well, what I'm doing here on this turkey, this has been drying for about 2 weeks now. So as you can see, I have the wings all carded up here because you need all these feathers to lay nice in rows. And there's a lot of feathers on a bird, so it kind of creates a pattern which is nice and crisp and clean, and that's what you're trying to achieve when you're doing wing sets on birds, all birds. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm just pulling my pins, and by now this should be dried, but I do want to make sure because we do not want them to move. And you can see I use a lot of pins. I used to use tape to hold them, but I find that using some rigid like cardboard, it's actually cereal box cardboard. So when you get done eating breakfast and you empty that cereal box, you go ahead and cut the cereal box in a bunch of strips. And there's just enough rigidness to them, so when you pinch this all together, it makes a nice, crisp, clean wing. And as you can see, it stayed in place, which is good, because if it would have drooped, I would have had to reset it and repin it again. But I knew it was about time that it was ready to go. So that's a nice, crisp wing on there. And you get done, and then you got to check it over, I guess, to make sure you don't have any particles on it, because sometimes in between the feather tracks you'll see a little bit of borax and some of the preservatives that I have. So you got to wipe them clean, get them out of there. And that's a pretty sharp looking wing. So you would expect that maybe I'd be taking a turkey to the competition. I've been competing now for 7 or 8 years, and I think 4 of those years I've had turkeys. But actually I'm doing something a little different this year. You know, turkeys are very difficult in their own right just because of all the feathers and different things you have to do with a turkey to get it to look like it's strutting. I'm doing 2 mounts this year, and one is going to be a life-size moose and the other is a life-size buffalo. So I raised the bar up a little higher this year, and I had some help with Joe McGrath. We're actually entering it as a team into the competition. So it took 2 of us to do this because doing it by yourself is just way too much there to do for one person. So if you stay tuned, I'll take you to the spot where we're mounting these animals.
This year's 2017 Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships are happening again in Stevens Point at the Holiday Inn. Saturday, February 25th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. they will be open to the public, so you can come in and see their incredible artwork. Find out how you can become a member of the WTA and learn from the leaders in taxidermy. For more information, go to WTAINC.org and also find them on Facebook. So we'll see you on Saturday, February 25th at this year's Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championship.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Weekly Outdoor Plus, set in central Wisconsin, is all about archery, hunting, and anything outdoors.
Presented to you by Bucks and Bulls Archery from our new location, 3296 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Spring is here and summer is right around the corner at Frank's Hardware. Get everything you need right on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point for this spring and summer's projects at Frank's Hardware.
Well, here we are. This is the moose Joe and I are entering to the Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships. This was quite the project. This took about a full week to complete. I never thought I'd be mounting a life-size moose when I started into this business. But as you can see, I've got one here, and I believe it's not my last one. I think I have another one coming that I need to do, and it's actually bigger than this. So that's going to be quite the challenge. But this was a fun project. I've always wanted to do bigger animals, life-size, and I guess this is as big as I can get here in Wisconsin anyways. But you know, what got me to do this and the confidence to do this is when I became a member of the Wisconsin Taxidermists Association. You know, 10, 12 years ago when I became a member, I was a taxidermist that learned from video and went on to school, and started my own business. And I always wanted to strive to be better, or to know the animals better, and the anatomy, and so just that always wanting to be better, I joined the Wisconsin Taxidermists Association. And in a short 10, 12 years, I've learned so much from top taxidermists. And yeah, a lot of them are competing, but you're saying, well, I'm a commercial taxidermist, and I'm not a competitor. But if you learn the competition part of taxidermy, it makes your commercial work that much better. So I believe it gave me the edge, and here I am today, working 2 days a week in a place that has 3,000 animals in it. And as you can see behind me, I mean, there's just walls and floor spaces covered with animals. And I get to tackle projects like this that I thought I never would ever get a chance. So the Wisconsin Taxidermy Association really advanced my knowledge, my skill level, and it gets me to do things like this. So if you're interested in becoming a member of the Wisconsin Taxidermists Association, you can come on down Saturday, this next Saturday, the 25th, and you can join up right there. We'll have a booth, you can become a member, and when you become a member, we have vendors there that supply us with all our taxidermy stuff. So you're able to go inside and be able to buy products at a cheaper price, and you get to talk to all the members and go to the seminars that are there throughout the weekend. And you get to learn things right off the start. If you're into deer heads, that's a big thing here in Wisconsin. And I believe we have 2 seminars with deer head mounting. We have professionals there that'll tell you the techniques of the inner workings of a deer's nostrils to the corners of the eyes of a whitetail. And you get to see all of that firsthand. So I really strongly urge you to become a member, because it's otherwise, you feel like you're maybe being held back, or you're not quite sure how to do something. Well, you come here, we'll tell you how to do it right. And then maybe one day you'll be competing and be one of these top taxidermists in the state of Wisconsin, or in the Midwest, or the world. They have world competitions. So I'm not at that level yet, but I feel like in maybe 2-3 years I could compete at the world level. And that's all because of the Wisconsin Taxidermists Association. So with that, show up next Saturday, February 25th from 11 to 3. And right now we're going to walk over and take a look at the buffalo that Joe and I are entering. Well, here we are. We're at the taxidermy store here in Amherst. I work 2 days a week for the store, and I mount their full mount animals. This particular animal, this buffalo, Joe and I mounted this 2 weeks ago. So as you can see, it's pretty much done. But one thing we have left to do is the grooming part, and that's going to take a long time. You can imagine, there's about 6-7 inches of hair on his head, and just with the little particles and everything that's in here, you got to comb it out, brush it out, blow it out, and it seems like it never ends. There's always something wanting to come out of that hide. So we're going to get this thing blown out, combed out, brushed out, shined up, and tweak things here and there. But for the most part, it's ready to go for the competition. So if you want to come see this full mount buffalo, come on down next Saturday, February 25th from 11 to 3, and you'll be able to see a full life-size buffalo. And a little special treat that we're doing with this particular mount is we're creating a picture board of the process from the beginning to the end of this process of mounting this buffalo. And what is really unique about this might look pretty nice, but underneath it, we have a hollow fiberglass body that was broken, and there was no rods in the legs. There actually was, from this part forward, there wasn't a head or a neck. So what we did is we actually took a shoulder mount buffalo head and we attached it to the hollow fiberglass body, and then we took auto body filler and blended it all in, sanded it down. We altered the head and made the chin come up and had him looking to his right. So we did a lot of things to make this piece right here. So if you come on down Saturday, you'll get to actually see the pictures of the process of what this was and what it is now. It's amazing. So come on down next Saturday, February 25th from 11 to 3.
Big or small, Dave's Body Shop does it all. If you want professional quality body and repair work, Dave is definitely your guy. All insurance work is welcome.
Hi, I'm Dave from Dave's Body Shop in Stevens Point. The guys down in Allen's got this ambulance and they wanted it fixed. They went to a couple body shops and every body shop wanted an arm and a leg. The guy says, hey, I just want a price I can live with. So I gave him a price they could live with.
So next time you need a job done right, head down to 825 Park Street in Stevens Point to
Dave's Body Shop, a place that you're always welcome.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Weekly Outdoor Plus, set in central Wisconsin, is all about archery, hunting, and anything outdoors.
Presented to you by Bucks and Bulls Archery from our new location, 3296 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Badgerland Hunting Blinds has designed a must-have portable hunting blind for any sportsman. These incredibly lightweight universal blinds were created by hunters and ice fishermen to withstand all forces of nature. Easy to transport and even easier to set up. Contact Josh online and visit portable-huntingblinds.com for more information. This year's 2017 Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships are happening again in Stevens Point at the Holiday Inn. Saturday, February 25th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. they will be open to the public, so you can come in and see their incredible artwork. Find out how you can become a member of the WTA and learn from the leaders in taxidermy. For more information, go to WTAINC.org and also find them on Facebook. So we'll see you on Saturday, February 25th at this year's Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championship.
She's a North American goshawk. She's 4 years old. She was taken out of a nest as a chick, so she was raised with what we call an imprint. A good friend of mine climbed a tree and pulled her out of a nest, and so yeah, she's native to northern Wisconsin and all the way up into Canada.
That's where they're from then, huh?
They're more at home in the deciduous forests. A little bit of coniferous trees, but their #1 prey is grouse.
Oh, really?
So they catch a lot of grouse, squirrels, snowshoe hare, and then all kinds of little birds.
What kind of bird is that again?
North American goshawk.
Huh.
I'm gonna let her go once we get to the back of these buildings because she sees the squirrels better than we do.
Yeah, we got a couple nests in this.
She's watching here. They say that she will see them before we do even come close.
There she's going. Let's try and circle way around it. Come on for it and pick up. She's sitting right up in here. Yeah, they had to stop it. Right here. Right there. Hang on, let me get some pictures.
Oh, I'll let the cameraman get there.
Oh, come on.
Nice catch.
What is it?
It's a hawk. I'm a falconer. If you,
Is he okay?
yeah, she just caught.
Question for you: How much would that bird eat?
She'll eat probably easily 4 or 5 ounces today. But
She wouldn't eat that whole rabbit though, would she?
No, she could never eat the whole rabbit. But she would eat her fill till her crop. You know, right now she's got a little bit in her crop right there. She would eat till it's full, and then she would fly up in a tree and go hide.
All right. Now when she goes, after that rabbit, does she know where to attack that rabbit? I mean, does she go for the heart or does
she goes for the head?
She goes for the head.
She tries to get the head of it. This one, by the time she caught it at the bottom of the hill there, she had it by both legs, one on the front shoulder and one on the back end. So she had it controlled well, but you just get in there because the rabbit weighs twice as much as her.
Yeah.
So it could pull her all over the place sometimes if she don't. If they control the head, then they'll stop them like really quick.
No, I see. You had that glove on. If I had put that glove on, would she come to me or no?
She would not come to you.
Okay.
This bird, they typically get used to the falconer that hunts with them.
Okay.
So they wouldn't come to you unless, you know, if she was like really hungry, then she probably would come to you. But other than that, it's typically the bird is used to the hunter, kind of like a dog is used to working with the.
Those claws are just razor sharp, huh?
Yep. So these are very sharp, and then I have a transmitter right here. That's what this pink is, so I can find her in case she flew across the river and I have to drive her around and go find her. I have a receiver that I can track her with.
Oh, nice.
And then these are just her anklets, and she has one bell on her tail.
Okay.
So I can hear her.
Oh, nice. I think she wants to go hunting again, huh?
She does.
All right.
She'd kill it.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week. Weekly Outdoor Plus, set in central Wisconsin, is all about archery, hunting, and anything outdoors.
Presented to you by Bucks and Bulls Archery from our new location, 3296 Church Street, Stevens Point.
This year's 2017 Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships are happening again in Stevens Point at the Holiday Inn. Saturday, February 25th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. they will be open to the public, so you can come in and see their incredible artwork. Find out how you can become a member of the WTA and learn from the leaders in taxidermy. For more information, go to WTAINC.org and also find them on Facebook. So we'll see you on Saturday, February 25th at this year's Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championship.
Did you guys know that you can test the straightness of your arrow without any extra tools? If you guys missed any of my other lessons and tips, feel free to check them out on the Hintz Media YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.